If you struggle to manifest abundance in your life, if you still haven't attained financial freedom, please watch this till the end, because I'm going to dive into how the spiritual movement and personal development and wealth are three separate pockets, but they actually need to be all connected in the same wallet. Welcome back to Raw. I'm Susan Jane Rome, or SJR. Radically aligned women, I am devoted to your personal and financial freedom, aka empowerment. To build this bridge between dealing with our past, our subconscious beliefs, our traumas, our wounding, our shadow work, and what that actually has to do with manifesting full financial freedom, manifesting the life that you long for. So here's the thing. Really simply, I want you to think about this. In the old, what I call the outdated patriarchal paradigm, which was built on lack and scarcity, personal development and spirituality all were used as pointers to where you needed to get better, to what you needed to fix, to what you needed to change about yourself, to what you didn't have, what you lacked, which is all that same lack paradigm. In the new spirituality, you seeing yourself as an abundant whole being, living with a sense of well-being. Do you know the word wealth originally meant well-being? That's where there's a breakdown in communication that I want to close for you right now, okay? And it's this. You hear you've got to be a vibrational match to what you want. You've got to, the Neville Goddard's become so hip. The feeling is the secret. How do you do that? You've got to believe it to receive it, all of that. And it leaves out that you doing the work right now to find a way to understand that you are that now. Not that you can receive it, not that you need to be in that vibrational state, but that you love yourself enough, that you have enough self-care and self-compassion to create a life in which you support yourself, feeling great about yourself, about your life, about what you've manifested, about who you're being now. Everything we want because we believe we'll feel good in the having of it. We believe we'll feel expansive or free or joyful or whatever that is for you. So we have to do the work now of healing what blocks that. It's exactly what Rumi said. We don't need to seek for love. We need to seek for that which is in the way of our love. What are our barriers to that? And that's a complete inside job. The ways that we learn to see ourselves because other people told us, what we think we're capable of, good at, what we can do, can't do, all of the beliefs, all of the programming, all of the conditioning that keep us in a state of lack, of not having. Nothing that you truly desire, nothing that is your destiny, that is your soul's purpose, will require you to be different than you are. It may require you to be more of who you are, to allow more authenticity, more #rawness. That's why #raw, radically aligned women. But never different. We're not here to change ourselves. We're here to discover who we've been all along. That's why I talk about us reclaiming our innocence. That's where our joy is. That's where our willingness to share, to show up, to be seen, to take the risks, to jump in and deal with what is as it is, with a level of self-trust that we can. You know how I learned to swim? This is a funny story, and my subconscious just gave this up, so I'm going to share it with you. I was in junior school. I grew up in South Africa, and I came home one day and I said to my mom, Mom, I'm in the gala. And in South Africa, that's a swim meet or a swim competition. It was called a gala. And my mom looked at me and said, but you can't swim. That was true. So the only time that my parents ever came to a school event, that includes, parent, teacher, all of those things, was they came this day to the swim gala that I was swimming in. I'd signed up for it, I was swimming in it. And it became a well-known story in my family that they were sitting there and suddenly they heard over the loudspeaker, "Would the lifeguard save the child in lane 8? And I was drowning because I didn't know how to swim. However, very quickly I learned to swim, and I swam for the school backstroke. I jumped in, and that birthed the desire to master it. We have to have a sense of abundance that if we don't quite meet the expectation, we're not going to beat ourselves up. We're not going to punish ourselves. We're just going to take the next step so that we can get there. Do you understand why healing these wounds, trauma, fear of abandonment, fear of failure, fear of success, all these things is so critical to allowing us to embody who we'll be when we have those manifestations? That's how we close the gap. We can only deal with that by healing what's in the way of that. Please let me know that I have brought together these threads of spirituality, connection to the divine, to our higher self, to our deepest truth, to our purpose, living abundantly in personal development where we master being our best, fulfilling our highest potential, how they all intertwined. It's like this sweater, the threads all weave together to create this. That's what abundance is. That's how we manifest consistently what we want in an aligned way, because the journey is the point. It's not the destination. The people who work to reach a goal, reach that goal, and it's like getting a new car. For 48 hours, you just love the smell of the new car, and then you kind of get used to it. If we celebrate ourselves in the journey all along the way, everything we want comes to us. That's our point of attraction. That's our point of power. And it's always in the now. What am I saying to myself? How am I feeling about myself? What am I saying about myself to myself? How am I perceiving myself? That all needs to be lined in care, compassion, respect, as a beautiful, abundant child of the universe, which you are. If you got value from this, please like, comment, subscribe, because I want to get this message out to women who are striving. When I attain that, know everything you need is within you. It's a matter of how to get to it, which we will continue to excavate and explore joyfully, with love. I grew up in South Africa, and I said that. And there's big mines. You see these big white piles that were from the mines. And the way I perceive my work, my coaching work, is that we go in, just like the miners went in to dig for gold and diamonds. They knew they had to move dirt to get to the gold and diamonds, but they weren't looking for the dirt. I want you to start working with yourself, looking for your treasure, looking for your gold and diamonds that are unique to you, rather than the dirt, the things that aren't right, that need to be fixed. Do you understand that? Let me know. I love you. Namaste.